A good Friday afternoon, one and all. This is David Roth here with the Daily Antidote of Song on day number 2330. I can barely count that high. It's amazing the legs that this incredible, um, life-changing music community uh, has. So, want to welcome everybody on the Facebook feed, on YouTube, all the other socials, and we've got a big presence in the Zoom room today. And we want to welcome all our folks on Zoom. We'll touch in with them towards the end of our time. But we're very excited to welcome Andy Taylor back to the Daily Antidote of Song. And Andy was here about a year ago. This is her second time. And it's very interesting to me because she has an incredible background in dance. So I thought, this is going to be really cool for the Daily Antidote Song. Wait till you see what she's got in store for us. So I would like to, let's all give a nice wave to Andy. And she's got reinforcements. And let's open up Andy's mic. And Andy, very, very gracious welcome to you. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. It's nice to see everybody. How are you all doing? I hope everyone's having a good day. And if it's sort of kind of blah, maybe we can make it a little bit more fun. Just have a little bit more time. My name is Andy Taylor. The way that I got into yodeling was yodeling with Werner Von Trapp on mountainsides in Vermont. And Werner Von Trapp was a friend of my dad's, and he started teaching yodeling at the Oktoberfest dance weekend, which was started in 1959. And Werner and his wife Erica later, Maria Von Trapp, periodically joined us, which was fun, having that moment on the hillside. I was too young to realize who I was sitting next to, of course. But as time went on and the yodeling kept going and we kept sharing it, and Werner and my dad got together and they copyrighted a book. And then after my father passed away, I made a CD which has 10 of the yodels that are in the book. The yodeling is something that I have been teaching to my little kids for years. And I love teaching kids to yodel because they all think they do badly and then they go, and they do great. So everybody with me today, would you all just with me start for a little bit of warming up? And we're just going to start by going la, with me please. La, moving up a little. 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 La. Now we're going to go back and we're going to go la, la, la. Go with me. La, la, la. And you'll hear yourself go up into chest, the head voice. And Werner always described it as la, throwing it out the front door and then up the chimney. La, la. Ready, and la, la, la. A little higher. La, la, la. A little higher. La, la, la. A little higher. La, la, la. A little bit more. La, la, la. And each one of us can start finding that break in the voice. So for me, it is la. And that break is where my glottal stop is. So I go la, la. And you feel as though you're tripping up and tripping back down again. So we're going to go up to down, which is easier. And a little higher. A little higher. One more. we go from one place, stop it, and go up. So we go la, la, go. La, 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 la. And keep trying to find that difference between la, e. And let's try la, e. La, e, la, e, la, e. One more. La, e. And it's always surprising when you go, e. You can hit a higher note than you ever thought you could, which is really nice. It's just that back out, it feels like it's coming out my ears instead of coming out my mouth. I don't know how that description works for you.
And
Sure.
there are similar warm-ups in the CD if you and the CD is available for purchase through Andy's website, and we will put that in the chat a little later.
So what I'd like to do is we're going to do Hetty D with you. And it's continuously the same until you fall down the waterfall. So we're going Hetty, no, Hetty D. Oh, where am I? Hetty D, Hetty D, Hetty D, a dooley ree, a hobby D, hobby D, hobby D. First note again. Hetty D, Hetty D, Hetty D, a dooley. Up a little. Hobby D, hobby D, hobby D. 4 lines total. Come with us. Here we go. Hetty D, Hetty D, Hetty D, a dooley dee, a hobby D, hobby D, hobby D, a dooley. First note. Hetty D, Hetty D, Hetty D, a dooley dee, a hobby D, hobby D, hobby D. So if you go along with us, the thing that's really fun is that your delay is perfect in the way this is a 2-part yodel. And what we're going to do is show you here. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go second?
I can go first.
You go first? You guys go first. We're going second.
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
Hetty
Hetty, 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 a dooley, a hobby, 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 a dooley, a Hetty, 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 a dooley, a hobby, 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 hobby. So you can hear how you can do it with us. Yay? All right, you ready? Start the first part. We're going to start. You're following right away after. 1, 2, here we go. Hetty dee, Hetty dee, Hetty dee, a dooley dee, a hobby dee, hobby dee, hobby dee, a dooley dee, a Hetty dee, Hetty dee, Hetty dee, a dooley dee, a hobby dee, hobby dee, hobby dee. How'd you do? Yay? I know you all know how to clap for yourselves. I know you know how to do this. Remember, your arms are awake. Okay. We'd like to do a 3-part yodel with you today. We're still working on it, but we're going to go through it. And we put the lyrics in the chat earlier. I think they might need to be repasted, but they're very, very simple in that they are a repeat of nonsense words that are not important. Many of the yodels are extinct dialects, which are in the book. And we figure that they just became words and consonants to carry the sound. Ah, ee, oh-ee. So those vowel sounds are the carrying of the note, and the consonants are where you get to change it. So this is ri, tule, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. We would like you all to try that with us. Are you ready? Here we go. Ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. Now there's a second part, and what we're going to do is we're going to start on the bottom. You want to keep the bottom going, and we start going in the second part. Ready? We're all going to do the first part together, and you're going to keep going, and we're going to hit the next part up. Ready? And ri, tule, huli, lali, 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 la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, 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 la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. So you can hear our part is ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. What I'd like to invite you to do is choose to either do the bottom part or do the second part. How does that sound? Thumbs? Any thumbs? Wavy lines are totally acceptable. Okay. So we're going to start out doing the first part, and then whoever wants. So we start here on the bottom. Ri, tule. Second part starts up. Ri, tule. How are you doing? Yes? All right, so we're going to start with the first part, all of us together, and we're going to break it off. Though I'll tell you today, my high notes are going, bleh. All right, beginning together, and ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, second go with us. Ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. All right, there is a third part. There is a third part. I'm not going to get it right. I'm telling you that right now. So I'm going to leave the third part up to Sarah, and we're going to go very, very quietly. First part, second part, and then Sarah's going to be nice and loud, and then she'll show it to you. From the beginning, everybody. Here we go. Ri, tule, huli, lali, 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 la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. Louder. Ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. Sarah, one time with her third part. Ready? And ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. Ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, huli, lali, la, ri, tule, huli, lali, lali, la. How are you doing? Who's got the third part? Okay, we got it. This is fun when they all work. Okay. So we're gonna get ourselves going, and you're gonna go on the part you've chosen.
Should we repeat like we did last time? I think that was good.
Yes, we'll do it twice through, so don't stop.
And the third part starts, well, after the second part, obviously, but quite late in the song.
So it's nice to keep going it twice through, so the third part gets to play a little bit longer.
Exactly.
All right? So here we're gonna go from the beginning. Are we all ready? We're going. And Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali. Keep going. Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali huli lali la. Ri Tule E huli lali lali la. That went a whole lot better than our practice test, right? So we want to do one other thing for you, and I've lost track of time.
I think David wanted to talk
David,
about something.
talk to me about something.
Hi. This is so thrilling. You know, I became a reluctant yodeler when my voice changed in high school choir from first tenor to baritone, and there was my break right there. So I've loved yodeling, and this connection to the Von Trapp family is like blowing my mind. So there's a lot to unpack here, but you do an awful lot with the dance community as well. This singing almost sounds like a little bit of a sideline for you because you do so much dance. Tell us about what's going on with your dance community.
So in dance, all right, my sidebar is international folk dancing, but it's also massive because I've been running a group called Lados Folk Ensemble, and your head's right in the middle. There you go. Lados Folk Ensemble is a youth group. When we started 9 or 10, and recently we were up to 45, but now we've lost our eldest to law school. But I teach international folk dancing, but they also learn yodeling, and they also learn Croatian dance and song and traditions, and I teach them dances from Mexico, Central America, South America, Eastern European, Western European. I go through Asia. They've learned dances from Japan and the Philippines, and I try to make sure they know dances from all the world and learn about all of the cultures that go along with it. But then the fun part is I get to throw them into costume. And then I teach international folk dancing for beginners, as well as teaching out in public. So this coming Tuesday in Boston, we get to dance outside in Copley Square. And this week is a Scottish Ceilidh. So all those people that were excited about kilts, wear your kilt and come to Copley Square. From 7 to 9 p.m. we have live music, and we're doing Scottish country dancing. And Tuesday nights, I do Zoom. And that Zoom has been going since 2020. And so we are similar to Daily Antidote of Song, in that is that we keep everybody connected. And it's Tuesday night, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And we do basic dances. I teach everything. This is my dancing space. It's literally 8 by 10. And I put a little thing in the middle so you can tell where the center of the circle is. So, yeah, and then on top of that, I teach modern and jazz, and modern for people who are older and modern for people who are younger, and jazz, and I teach at a college. I do a couple of things, but singing and coming up through the thing, this is the Yodel CD, which I recorded with this young person sitting next to me as part of the group. Weren't you in it?
I was not.
But you
None
got
of
to
us
sing
were.
with Brian.
Yes.
Oh. So, one of the things, this is Wiley over here. This is Emily here. This is Sarah on this side. I am Andy. And Sarah and Emily and I just got to teach at Stockton Camp last summer. And we did a whole yodel workshop there. I've taught yodeling up in Canada at Edmonton and on Victoria Island, and I teach yodeling whenever I can as a side because I believe that it's very community building. And all of the yodels, as you will hear, so we're going to do a sidebar. Hariti, 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 aduliri, ahobiti, hobiti, hobiti, aduliri, ahariti, hariti, hariti, aduliri, ahobiti, hobiti, hobiti. You can move this up. Ready and. Hariti, 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 aduliri, ahabiti, habiti, habiti, aduliri, ahariti, hariti, hariti, aduliri, ahabiti, habiti, habiti. This does not.
Better.
Yeah, and it can go higher. It gets a little screechy. But we found that within every one of our groups, everybody's got a different break. And so you can drop it down or bring it up. And so when Werner wrote this book, he was very careful to make sure that anybody could move it around depending on where you want to do it. So it's really wonderful as a sharing tool to be able to use it for community singing. So, Dave, that was a very long answer to a very short question.
And you too can own a copy of the book and CD. Just email Andy at the email that I am putting in the chat.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for the birthday wishes.
You know, Andy, there's something very metronomical about this singing. I wonder if these were inspired by old grandfather clocks or something back in the old days. Is there any correlation to an environment where this kind of rhythmic singing developed?
It's mountain echoes. And the thing is that when you're singing, I go to the aqueduct in Newton. There's this massive aqueduct that goes through Newton, Massachusetts. You stand below it, it gives you a perfect echo back. When we do it during Oktoberfest, we go to find a place where there's a stand of trees or a large wall of rock, or if there's just a valley you can sing across, you will find the echo comes back perfectly in the timing that you want it to be. So we have one that we do that does not have absolutely metronome. Ready? Hola dia.
Or but
Oh,
okay.
tra-la-la. So we're going to do tra-la-la. We have 3 parts to it. We're just going to show you this one.
And it's less rhythmic and more emphasis on the harmonies.
It is very much that. So I have no idea.
22.
Okay. Yay. Say it again.
Yeah.
Tra-la-la. Tra-la-la.
Sorry.
What do we do? What do we do? Okay. Tra la 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 tra la la. That's not right.
That's not right.
Tram, tram, tra la la, tra la la.
That's my part.
That's go. Tra and. Mm-mm.
Excuse us while we figure out the key. Okay, better.
Here we
Yeah.
go. And. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, o-la-la-ee-dee, ole, o-la-la-ee-dee, ole, o-la-la-dee-dee-do-yo. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, o-la-la-ee-dee, ole, o-la-la-ee-dee, ole, harmonies, and there is Swiss yodeling where people will just start to yodel and somebody else will just come in and start finding the harmonies.
There were Swiss yodels on the Daily Antidote not long ago.
Wasn't it on the 8th of August that I believe you had a trio of Swiss yodelers that came? So if anyone wants to go back and look at that, you can hear the difference between the Swiss yodel and the Austrian yodel. And it's a different way, but it's all about those harmonies, and it is about throwing across space. So you can, it's really a lot of fun. I used to be late for the morning classes, and the kids would be waiting for me, and they'd be standing in in Newbegin, which was one of the pavilions, thank you, that we were singing, and they'd start trying to find where Andy was coming from, and they would start singing, and I would echo back to them from wherever I was coming, so they knew that I was at least on my way and not forgetting class. But it was just a really fun way to get the kids to. And if they were all talking, I'd just start yodeling, and they would all just go with me. And it's just a fun, I don't know. I want you to talk to me about what yodeling did with us in Stockton.
Oh, well, we were teaching a singing workshop, and we got a whole bunch of people really excited about yodeling. We had a group together for the talent show.
Ooh.
I think what Andy said about having young kids sort of exploring their voices for the first time is also true for adults, especially people who might say, oh, but I can't sing, or oh, but it doesn't sound nice. I think in yodeling, you're really just looking for how to make your voice feel and sound the most free. And it's just a really fun way to get into singing. So I think it was really good for the older folks as well.
Emily sings for a living. She teaches dance. She also does amazing singing. Do you have a CD, or you've got something coming?
I have a website. It's just emilysalatin.com. You can join my mailing list there, and I hope to have a CD out by next summer.
Emily is Tony Salatin's daughter. If some of you know who Tony Salatin was, recently passed away. And Tony was on television back in the 1960s. I used to sit and watch him. He had a morning show. And the fact that I've watched Emily grow up and then heard this amazing voice come out, and then seeing it change, but then getting to yodel with her was just such a joy, because I didn't know if she was interested, but we end up teaching together, and that's been a lot of fun. Teaching people to yodel means they get to use their voices in ways they don't usually, and it's very, very important. Learn to do it quietly. Stand in the shower and just go, ah-ee, 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 and just find where it goes, yeah, yeah, and play with your voice. You don't want to boom it, because that's what strains the vocal cords. So it's important to play, and it's important to do it softly as well as going loud. It's just a joyful thing to do, and I hope that people will consider, watching this recording again, watching the Swiss yodelers again. Remember, we're not doing the we're trying to find and use the glottal stop and not strain the voice.
Andy, I could hear you talk all day. I love this. Can you take us out with one more song, since we're running a little low on time? And the only other thing I want to say is that we were psychically matched up today, because I want to send out all our best to Joe, of course, who co-created this beautiful program 2,330 days ago. But as you're teaching Scottish dance on Copley Square this Tuesday night from 7 to 9, I'm flying to Scotland at 8 p.m. So we were just tuned in for this whole thing today. So happy to meet you. Take us out with one more song, and then we'll sail on into the day. Can't tell you how wonderful it's been to hear you talk about. You had me at teaching people to yodel.
It's so much fun. All right. Where are we going?
Is that too high?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
oh, la, yeah, uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, I
get
One
that
time.
second part.
Let's just do the melody.
Okay.
Oh, la, yeah, we yeah, oh, yeah, we yeah, oh, oh, la, yeah, we yeah, oh, yeah, we do. Oh, la, yeah, that's another one which is based in sound and just the melody, the harmonies that are built into it.
Thank you so much, Andy, and friends and birthday person. I'm going to make a commitment today to make sure I yodel on my birthday next March. So may we all do the same. Okay.
Everyone, thank you for having us. David, thank you so much. Where's our other friend? Where'd she go? Ariane.
There's Aaron. So
Aaron.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how about a big hand wave again for Andy Taylor and friends for such a beautiful,
And
fun.
sending absolute love to Joe.
Yeah.
Hoping that our voices carry a little bit of joy to her.
Absolutely. And thank you all for joining us on day 2330 of the DAS. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow and every day at 12 noon Eastern Time. It's free, but it's priceless.